Yeah, hi everyone. Welcome back to SK Technologies. So in this video, I will try to create a Docker file. With the help of that, I will build the image. Then I will create the container. Okay. So here, two types of images: predefined images and customized images. So predefined images, I shown you from the Docker Hub, which is public registry. So many images they developed. So predefined images somebody developed and they placed into the Docker hub. So I will show you customized images. So how to create the custom image? If you want to create the custom image, again you are using the predefined image. Okay. So if you want to create the custom image, so where you are creating means on top of your customized images only. Okay. So keep in mind, we are not separately creating any images on top of any one of the predefined image. There we are based on our requirement. Okay, I will explain one scenario, then based on that we will come to know what we need to do. Then accordingly we will use the docker instructions, then we will write the docker file. Okay, so how to write the docker file? The Here standards, the name of the file also you can use the same name. So capital D, then Docker file. This is the standard name, guys. Of course, you can use the custom name also, not an issue. But in the real time, most of the people are going with the standards names only. Fine. So predefined images. So let me explain one scenario. So I want to use the I want to create a I want to create a Ubuntu container. Okay, so Ubuntu container must be, it should be having must be having, okay, so oracle id. Okay, it means I want to oracle id, and it will comes along with the /opt/sktech directory, sktech-world directory. Okay, and you can update. So latest updates we need to update the system. Okay, so even after installing this container, I no need to go for the again update. So by default it should be updated. So this is my requirement, guys. So my application, this is a very simple scenario. So now this is my requirement. So based on that we will write the docker file. Then we will try to create the build. We will try to create the build, docker build, I mean the custom image. Then with the help of that image we will try to create the container that you know already. I explained each and everything in the container management. If whoever not familiar with that, please recap those videos. Then come to the image management. Okay. So here I am telling you, right, there are Docker instructions. So Docker instructions, with the help of these instructions only, we are writing the Docker file. Okay. So now we will see what are some basic. Okay, your file, it's a having two columns, guys. One is a key, another one is a value. It's a key and value pair, your Docker file. And note is all keys are in capital letter. Okay, remember this, capital letters. Might be your values might be capital or small, doesn't matter. But all keys are in the capital letter. Should be in the capital letter. This is the note, guys. Now we will see very basic keys, like from is a very basic Docker instruction. With the help of the from and image name, I told right, with the help of the predefined image only we are creating the custom image. Okay, with help of the predefined, so where you are defining that pre-image means in the from instruction. With the from instruction, whatever you given the image name, so now on top of this image you are going to create the customized image based on your requirement. Fine. Then another one, maintainer. Maintainer nothing but a whoever writing this image, whoever developing this image, you can give any name, your name or your organization name. Okay. Okay, I am giving my organization email id, so this is the owner of this image. Likewise maintainer means. Then another one is a run. This is very very useful and regularly we are using this instruction which is run. So with help of the run you can execute some Linux commands or scripts or some any if you want any dependencies like any installation things, all the commands binaries you can execute with the help of the run instruction. Okay, so here I want to update my system, right? So like you can give in the Ubuntu, see if you remember Ubuntu, you are using the Ubuntu image, right? So you have to know what is the package manager, how people are updating in Ubuntu. You can use that, like you can go with the sudo apt update. Okay, or else in sometimes in case if we get any error you can remove the sudo, not an issue. We will see, we will try to create the build and deploy the container. We will see. So as of now this is the update for sudo. Then this is the first step. Okay, so first I will take the Ubuntu. Okay, so take the Ubuntu, then I will update, then I will use okay, so I will first step Ubuntu container. So with help of the from I taken Ubuntu, I will mention, not an issue. Then update, this is the command. Then must be having oracle id. So create the user. How to create user? That is the Linux command, right? Again you can go with run instruction. Then user add, which one? Username oracle id. That's it. Then again they want this directory, they want to create this directory. Then you can use again run, then mkdir. Better you can go with -p, then this one. That's it. This is my application requirement. Okay, so then I am creating this docker file, and with help of this I will generate the docker image, customized image. So whenever you are writing anything guys, so my recommendations are you can try to write in the Visual Studio. This is the very best tool to write something scripts or configuration file edits, whatever. The very best tool you can go on, if you are not having you can go and install it. So here I am so and so directory, and I created the docker file, see, with the name docker file. See extension icon all the showing. So many extensions are supporting in this Visual Studio. So let me write the first instruction from then Ubuntu. So you can give any tag also 22.04. Then another instruction maintainer, right? Maintainer. See, maintainer I will give any name like sktechnologiesadl at the end gmail dot. Okay. Then another instruction run. So run apt update. We'll go with apt update. We will see. Then again run user add username. We will validate once we created the container. We will try to log in and we will validate. Okay, then run mkdir -p opt sktech-world. This is the thing. That's it, guys. So this is the way to write your Docker file. Save this. Now you can go and log in your server. Then any one of the directory you can create the file. Then add this content. Then technically how to build the image. How to build the image. Okay, so you can use this command called docker build. Okay, so docker build dot, that's it, guys. It's in the current directory wherever you created the docker file, at that location you have to trigger this command docker build. So here we are not giving any specific name for the image. It will take the standard name. Okay, system will assign the name, but sometimes if you want to assign a specific name, docker build hyphen t, you can go with hyphen t option. Then name of your image name, whatever you want to give, you can give image name. Then you can press the dot. The dot sign, what it will do, in the current location it will checks for the docker file. If it is exist, then it will go on the each and every instruction. Based on the instruction it will perform the tasks. Then finally it will create the docker image. Fine, we will see. So let me log in my server. Let me log in my server. Same mission, I am logging in. Let me switch to root. Let me maximize this. Okay, so how to check the images, guys? Docker images. So currently Ubuntu latest is there, Jenkins also there. Now I am in this location. Let me create a Docker files. Then let me go inside that. So here I will create a, as it is you can give, guys, name also I am following the standard one, Docker file. Okay, then let me copy this, then paste here, save this. Okay, see I have created a Docker file. This is the content. Fine, now I will build the Docker image with the help of this command docker build. I will give some name, sk image. Okay, so sk image. If you want you can give any version, or if you are not giving, latest it will take. Go with version 1.0, then dot. Observe the screen, guys. So see, it is, it is started. Okay, working on the your image creation. See, currently update is going on. Okay, see, successfully image has been created. That's it, guys. See, let me show you. This is the task I defined from and maintainer, apt update, user creation, directory creation. So I executed this command. The moment I executed the docker daemon, first it will go and pull this image. Thereafter maintainer, it is assigned the maintainer as I mentioned my email id. Then it is updating the system. See, it is updating the system. This is the apt update. Thereafter it is creating the user and creating the directory. That's it. Finally it is created a image. The moment it's creating the image, it is also assigning one unique id, image id. Then based on your name it will pick up that name, and tag also it is assigned. Okay, now you can verify docker images. Okay, so docker images, this is the command. So if you observe here, see, There are earlier Ubuntu latest only, but I used the specific version. See, it pulled the image, whatever you mentioned in the Docker file, along with it is created the custom image also with the 1.0 tag. This is the ID and this is the size. That's it, guys. Now you can go and create the container with the help of this image, sk image 1.0. Okay. So before that, let me check. So currently one container is running. Let me stop it. See, it is up and running, right? So let me stop that. We will validate whether the file is folder is created or not, user ID is created or not, and the system update. All the things we will validate. Docker rm. That's it. Nothing are there. Now I will create Docker run as usual. Name sktech. Okay. Then image is sk image colon 1.0. Let me run in the background -d. Okay. I think it will create or I will do one thing. So directly I can log in also. Okay. So directly I will log in with -it. Okay. Then -d background. Then bin bash I will give. Okay. We will see Docker run -it. Sorry. Let me check the PS. Yeah, nothing created. Remove one hyphen here. Now it is created the container and it is up and running, guys. Okay, because bin bash you given, right? So up and running. Now let me log in this and I will validate the Docker instructions. So -it sktech. Then again I will use another bin bash. See, I am inside the container now. See, inside the container, this is the container ID. If you remember, if you observe, that is the container ID. Okay. So now see, E91D, this is ID, right? Same ID, E91D something. Now let me check the Oracle ID. See, user has been created. Now let me list out the directory which is under OPT, then sktech-world. See, directory also created. Then apt update. See, apt update. Okay, so it's already up to date, guys. That's it, guys. So this is the way, based on your application requirement, you have to write the Docker file with help of the instructions. Then with help of the file you can build the image, then you can create the container. Okay. So now the same image, the same custom image, your colleague wants to deploy, the container. Then you, how will you share that image from? See, currently the image is available in my local registry, correct? So Docker images. Oh, sorry, I am inside the container. Sorry, I am extremely sorry. So here you can see currently this image is available in my local registry. The moment you share this share this image into public registry, then other people can use the same image. Then again they don't want to create again this and all. Okay, so how you are pushing? Okay, so those and all we will see in the next video. Okay, and also there are huge instructions, other instructions also I will explain one by one under in upcoming videos. Okay, thank you, guys.